Latest on these Texas wildfires. A human smuggling bust ends in 9 charges for 2 suspects as authorities in Madison County say 11 people were crammed into an SUV on the interstate. Our KRHG News reporter Rebecca Fiedler has more on this growing problem in the Brazos Valley.
Madison County Sheriff Bobby Adams says his corner of the Brazos Valley is rife with human and drug trafficking, thanks to Interstate 45. Saturday night, a Madison County deputy pulled over a car filled with 9 adult labor trafficking victims after receiving a tip.
Contacted one of our investigators who came out and interviewed each one of them, photographed them, identified them the best way possible, and through the statements she learned that they were all headed to Oklahoma, Oregon, California, Nevada, and Dallas.
Police say a mother and son were driving the SUV and both were arrested and charged with 9 counts of human trafficking each. The 9 men and women found piled in the back of the SUV were temporarily detained but ultimately treated as victims of trafficking.
They were each provided a meal and a place to rest if needed. Victim Services assisted them with temporary visas as long as they cooperated with law enforcement. They were released to family and friends.
Sheriff Adams commented that some of these individuals had paid money to be transported to America across the Texas border. According to the Health and Human Services Department, labor trafficking victims are often brought to the U.S. for the use of domestic labor, construction, and factory work. The department says victims may be blackmailed by traffickers using the victim status as an undocumented alien or their participation in an illegal industry. By threatening to report them to law enforcement or immigration officials, traffickers keep victims compliant. People who are trafficked often come from unstable and economically devastated places, as traffickers frequently identify vulnerable populations characterized by oppression, high rates of illiteracy, little social mobility, and few economic opportunities.